Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, Dave, great show. Reason I'm so hooked on Abdul Carter is because what if JOK can't return? This guy can play linebacker, rush the pass or whatever. After you get Abdul Carter, spend the rest of the draft on offense. And with Travis Hunter, you got a two-way guy there, but if he goes down, then that's two positions you got to fill. And number three, let the ship sail on Watson and Wills. As a football player, Jedrick Will can't even finish a play, and Watson can't even hit the side of a barn no more, Dave. But anyways, God bless you. You and the family be safe as always, brother, and I love you, and I'll be in touch.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. G. Bush, the thing with Hunter that concerns me, and I like him, and I think I want them, I think I've come around to wanting them to draft him. Playing him on both sides of the ball, I don't know that I want my really good playmaking wide receiver to come up and try to tackle Derrick Henry 5-6 times in a game. That's the only thing that concerns me about that. And I get what you're saying about Abdul Carter. This team needs a lot of playmakers. We got like 1.5 right now.
Yeah. You see, I'll go. We'll start with the Abdul Carter first. Right? I think, when you start to talk about, I guess, the mentality of the Browns, it seems to be a thing where, the Cleveland Browns and the fan base is kind of stuck in a time warp. I think when the Browns left, I think our emotions and our football acumen stayed about 1996 or 1997. And it seems like the rest of the league kind of, evolved and took place. But yet and still, when you're the Cleveland Browns, one of the things that we always consistently hear is, hey, build it up front, build it with the offensive line, build it with the defensive line. Let's get a pass rusher. Listen, that sounds great. That sounds awesome. But that's not the way football games are won. The Cleveland Browns, I think, were 13 or 14 games were under 21 points. When you're playing in these divisions where you have guys like Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen and Burrow and Herbert and all these guys and Mahomes, they put different stress on you in every different way you could think about, from their legs to their arms to their mindset and mental ability to understand what defenses are doing. You can't win games where guys are going to run the ball 40 times a game and you can have a solid defense and you can hang your hat on that. That's not the way the game is played. If Abdul Carter was in a draft where the Cleveland Browns had a franchise quarterback and already set up offensively, it'd be a no-brainer. I'd run to the podium and give him the card and say, Abdul Carter and Myles Garrett, try to stop that. But when you are void of any receivers, when you're void of no running backs, when you're void of any talent at quarterback in order to get you the ball downfield, you're going to struggle to win football games. And I just always tell people, if you're stuck in this place where you say, hey, let's just draft linemen. Joe Thomas was the best lineman, one of the best linemen we've ever seen in the history of football. He never went to any playoff games because we couldn't figure the quarterback out. Myles Garrett just wanted to trade a couple of days ago, and he was a defensive player of the year. It is a perennial defensive player of the year candidate. But we won 3 games last year because you didn't have a quarterback or anybody to get the ball downfield. So I get that building in the trenches is something that has been built into the mentality of fans and media members, but that does not win you football. And here's my thing about Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, he's played this way his whole life. I can't be fearful that he's going to get hurt. I can't be fearful in the way that he goes about it because, hey, Denzel Ward is kind of small too. I think he might be smaller than Travis Hunter. He is injured a lot. But you still take Denzel Ward while he's out there because he's a great cover corner. I wouldn't like Travis Hunter to be tackling Derrick Henry, but I would love Travis Hunter to take away either T. Higgins or Jamar Chase. And that is what I'm looking for him to do. Hey, you tell him, hey, you're going to have to make some business decisions, Travis. You can't tackle everybody, and we need you out here for 70 plays. Be smart about it. And if you can get a guy who can be smart about it and figure it out and take some business decision, Coach Prime, who he likes to call his stepdad, he'll tell him about them business decisions. He went, Coach Prime.
He made him. Son, he made him.
You can't do all that. Go ahead and tag off. Let the safeties come up and make that play.